Every year, we have the Filipino Restaurant Month in Canada happening coast to coast. This year, dito sa Toronto, we have 3 participating restaurants: Mineral, Mother Tam, and Islas. Magagaling, creative at bata pa yung mga chefs dito sa mga restaurant na to. Hinihikayat natin ang ating mga kababayan to visit these restaurants and support them. We want our kababayans to be ambassadors of Philippine cuisine and Filipino brands and products because we believe that our cuisine, ang lutong Filipino, it's as good as the cuisine of other ethnic groups, if not even better.
Is there any reason for choosing Centennial College for this year's?
We try to visit different colleges for activities and partnerships. Centennial College has possibly the most number of Filipino international students here in Canada, and that's one of the reasons why we chose it.
All right, thank you.
Good morning. It is my great pleasure to welcome everyone to this Filipino Food Masterclass that we are holding to celebrate Filipino Food Month and Filipino Restaurant Month in Canada. For Filipinos, food is life, right? Yes. Food is not just a source of sustenance, it is a deeply ingrained aspect of our history, culture, family, and community. In fact, one of the most common greetings among Filipinos is kain tayo, which means let's eat. We say this to family, friends, and basically anyone to come share our table. And this tradition of gathering together over food is in our DNA. And this is why Filipinos all over the world, including our kababayans here in Canada and the second generation Filipino Canadians, still bond and connect with others through food. So today, we are fortunate to have one of the greatest names in the Philippine culinary industry hold a masterclass for our kababayans, especially for Filipino workers who are in the health sector and the food and restaurant business. Chef Jessie Sincioco. Spanning over 4 decades, but she's perhaps best known for her namesake restaurant, Chef Jessie, and for cooking for VIPs, including celebrities and heads of state. Chef Jessie, our kababayans look forward to learning more about Philippine cuisine and also how we can elevate Filipino dishes and make them healthier for their families, customers, and patients. We believe that in Canada, it is our kababayans, the Filipinos like our participants, who are the best ambassadors to promote Philippine cuisine as well as Filipino food products. I now wish to acknowledge our partners for this event. First, a big thank you to the Department of Migrant Workers and Overseas Workers Welfare Administration, represented today by Welfare Officer and OIC Benny Reyes. Thank you to Centennial College. I think Centennial College now has 1,700 Filipino international students, and it is also a popular choice among our students in the Filipino Canadian community. And finally, I wish to promote the Filipino Restaurant Month in Canada, which is ongoing until the end of April. This year, we have 3 participating restaurants: Mineral, Mother Tam, and Islas. These establishments are run by young, up-and-coming Filipino-Canadian chefs who are making a name for themselves in the city of Toronto. So, may I introduce them? Our chefs. Chef of Mineral. Yeah, okay. They can stand in front of the dishes that they have prepared today for you to sample. And then we have Chef Mark Benaventura of Islas. And Chef Francis Bermejo of Mother Tongue. So please try their dishes and please show your support by visiting their restaurants. And with that, thank you everyone. Maraming salamat and mabuhay.
Associate Vice President for Business Development and External Affairs.
Good morning, everyone. On behalf of our president, our schools, particularly our School of Hospitality and Culinary Arts and Tourism and Culinary Arts, we'd like to thank you and welcome you here. We are honored to have Your Excellency here, and I echo her words. We had a great conversation about what family means, in particular the family of the Filipino community here in Scarborough, our college, and Her Excellency actually has friends that graduated from this college, so she is connected to us, and we look forward to breaking bread and sitting around the table together. Thank you.
Now allow me to introduce Chef Jessie Sincioco, who will lead our master classes today. A native of Sulucan, Angat, Bulacan, and holder of a bachelor's degree in banking and finance, Chef Jessie began her cooking career after winning the grand prize in the baking category of the Great Maya Cook Fest in 1983. She was immediately offered to train at the pastry kitchen of Hotel Intercontinental Manila, quickly rising from the ranks to become the very first Filipina pastry chef in 1990. She opened and managed the hugely popular Le Soufflé in 1991 with 3 expat partners in Greenville, the heart of Makati's business district. In 2009, she established her very own company, JCS Gastronomy Incorporated, where as president and CEO, she actively runs 2 outlets, Chef Jessie Rockwell and Chef Jessie's Place. These restaurants serve sumptuous culinary masterpieces that cater to the upscale market, specializing in European, American, and Asian cuisines, while also offering catering services for all occasions. Chef Jessie was handpicked to cook for His Late Holiness Pope Francis during the Pontiff's 4-day visit to the Philippines in 2015. She also led the preparation of the gala dinner for the heads of states and delegates of the ASEAN Summit that we hosted in 2017. Chef Jessie is a co-author of Culinaria, a guidebook to Philippine cuisine. I will give the floor to Chef Jessie to give a few words, after which we ask the media to join us back at the local to try the dishes prepared by Chefs Mark, Francis, and Danny. And our masterclass participants will remain here and proceed with their lessons with Chef Jessie. Thank you very much. Chef Jessie, the floor is yours.
Magandang umaga po. Good morning. I am really privileged and honored to be invited to have this masterclass and to be cooking with coconut, which is actually one of the most important ingredients of Philippine cooking. So I thank first of all, DFA for inviting me to be here and for making this possible, and of course Centennial College for opening their kitchen to us, and for the beautiful room where I am staying, and also for all the participants who have come to somehow learn. Well, we will be following the recipes that are written and are included in this book. Consul Katrina, they chose 3 dishes using coconut, and we will be starting with a soup called binakol. Binakol na manok is actually a dish that hails from the Bicol region in the Philippines. And it makes use of fresh coconut juice and meat as the main ingredients for the soup. That's why we can really get fresh coconut. I mean, the soup will taste a bit sweet because of the sweet taste of fresh coconut. And the next one is adobo sa gata. As you know, we claim we claim adobo as our national dish. Yes, so everywhere you go to the Philippines, you can taste adobo, but in a different way. That will depend on how the people in the area cook their adobo or interpret their presentation of adobo. But this time, because we are using coconut, we will do adobo with gata, meaning adobo with coconut cream. Okay, and for our final dish, we will be doing maha blanca. So maha blanca is a very simple dessert that just makes use of coconut cream. That's it. Coconut cream and sugar and some corn kernels. And we will somehow make it more interesting by doing latik. Latik is a coconut curd that you get out of cooking coconut cream. So hopefully the approach is not very modern. As a matter of fact, it's very classic, and which is actually my style of cooking. So hopefully you will all learn how to at least properly prepare these 3 dishes. So thank you.